Today is the third Republican presidential debate. It's going to focus around issues of job creation and the economy. It's going to happen at the University of Colorado in Boulder. And obviously, one of the issues that is going to come forward is the state legal marijuana industry that has created jobs, have pumped tens of thousands, and in that case, tens of millions of dollars into the local economy. And it's a very, very icy issue for the Republicans because they are not very pro-drugs.
No. Why would you legalize a plant that is known to help fight cancer when you can just cut taxes on the rich, increase taxes on the poor, and everyone's happy, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about a market that possibly next year will amount for $1 billion. So it's a viable option for the recovery of the economy. But we want to round up the real stance and the opinions of the candidates previous to the debate, in case they don't get asked the question if they support and where they do stand on the legalization. And let's start with the bottom of the rung. What do you got, Nick?
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and put Huckabee, Carly, and Kasich in one big clump because they're kind of saying, they don't have much to say on it, and what they are saying is basically what everyone else is saying. They just don't elaborate much, and that's basically, we support state rights, we don't want to offend anyone, but we also don't like marijuana. That's all they're really saying about that. So that is that fundamental issue that a lot of conservatives deal with, right?
Yeah.
Because they want to say that they protect state rights, but also they want to say that they support the federal government and they don't want people smoking weed. So it's a real struggle for them.
Exactly, and I think that's the base concern with all of the Republicans in general. Then I'm going to talk about the group that I call the Republican stoners. It's Jeb Bush, Rand Paul, and Ted Cruz, because all of them admitted to smoke weed at some point of their life, although it didn't work out for them apparently because they do not support legalization. They do, like you said, are in the same place. States. We support the states, and the states should do it. And let's watch these experiments that are happening, and then we'll decide. But at the same time, Jeb Bush is the most famous stoner of the candidates. He got grilled in the past debate about it by Rand Paul, and Rand Paul actually brought a very important point. He said, unlike you, the rich kid that smokes weed and nothing happens, a lot of Latinos and black kids that smoke weed end up in jail and ruin their life for a non-violent offense that we shouldn't be prosecuting. So I think that Rand Paul brings another level of complexity to his stance, where he brings social justice to the mix. And Jeb Bush was like, yeah, I was a kid and I was smoking weed, but now, and he's been consistent. He's been very consistent on the issue of not being supportive about any type of legalization or break for the marijuana industry.
He was probably high when he said that, let's be honest.
Yeah. And at the end, we live in the best to the end. We have the front runner, Ben Carson, and Donald Trump. Donald Trump flip-flopping all over the place. He used to say back in the 90s, war on drugs is wrong. We should take this, legalize it so we take the profit out of the drug czars. And now, just recently, he said, no, wait, legalization is bad. What the states are doing, it's an experiment. Colorado, very bad things happen there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But medical marijuana, I'm all about it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. That's what he said.
Can you imagine Ben Carson high? Like, if he doesn't already close his eyes and talk super slow as it is, he's just like, him high would just kind of be, you wouldn't even understand when he's like, I used to stab people.
Yeah.
It'd be weird.
I mean, Ben Carson is the only one that has outspoken support for the medical marijuana component of the issue. But at the same time, he said just recently that marijuana causes decreased IQ, and that the last thing we need is low IQ citizens running around. And at the end, one of the things that might happen and might be interesting today is Chris Christie. He actually gave a statement that said that if you are in Colorado and you're smoking weed, enjoy it, because come January 2017, I will enforce the federal law. I want to see how the people of Boulder, Colorado is going to react to that. But we want to know your thoughts. Share them below in the comment section. What do you think about the legalization issue and the approach of the Republican Party to it? Let us know. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the Lib TV 2.